Aberystwyth, Wales, 31st October 1898, Monday. Alright, we're gonna press this button so it doesn't go back into that CGI cutscene. Anyway, welcome to a new project of mine. I'm your boy Karagol Gaming, and this time I'm bringing you guys Koudelka. And you don't have to fiddle around with your monitor settings, your phones, and whatnot. I'm bringing you guys back to 1999 or 2000, depending on which region we're talking about. In 1999, this game was released in Japan by Sacnoth, their debut title, and in 2000, this game was released by Infogrames in Europe and North America. Now, this game is about, it's set, I'm gonna read from the wiki right now. It's set in the haunted Nemeton Monastery in Wales. The game follows protagonists Koudelka, Edward, and Bishop James as they uncover Nemeton's secrets and confront monsters created from its dark past. Gameplay blends exploration and puzzle elements from survival horror with turn-based battles played out on a grid. Koudelka was the creation of Hiroki Kikuta, a former employee of Square who formed Sacnoth with former Square staff members in 1998 to develop the game. Kikuta served as a director, producer, writer, and composer. To create an authentic atmosphere, the staff went on to research trips to Wales, and all dialogue was performed in English. The traditional turn-based battle system was created without Kikuta's involvement due to staff disputes. Upon release, the game received mixed reviews from critics. Koudelka would form the foundation for Sacnoth's Shadowheart series. And the Shadowheart series is something that I would love to do on the channel. But I figured if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it proper. So we're going to start from the beginning, where it all began. Koudelka. Here we go. We're going to go with a new game. Now, as per usual, we are going to be quiet during cutscenes. I'm speaking through this one because there's no dialogue in this one. I have played a little bit of this game up to disc 2. So I know what I'm doing. Just a little smidge. Just a little smidge.
Too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Well, no, unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times. Damn it! Here, use this.
Oh shit! Y'all hear the magic that is the battle theme right now? Hey! Man, I would love to see this. I would love to see this game get an HD remake, man. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this is the first boss of the game. We're just gonna shoot it. What? I got 5 whiskey from that alcoholic monster, and I learned the spell Flare. Do we have any goodies? It's gonna be thorough. Oh, oh, oh! It looks like there is nothing useful here. Thanks for that.
Hey, what about him?
He's dead.
Really? Thank you. So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time. Shut up. Keep it down. Okay, let's go. Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You? You cured me. But I was almost dead. I'm confused. So you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth? I'm no angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing power.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor?
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard. So far, I haven't found anything. Then this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here. My name is Koudelka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, and we just received our second party member of the game, Edward J. Plunkett. And my name is Koudelka Iasant? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't fucking know. We are leaning more towards being a spellcaster, which is exactly what we're gonna specialize in. The brute that is Edward, he's going to be our tank, obviously. I'm gonna focus him. I'm gonna have him focus on barehandedness and swords. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. But for now, he can equip this knife. Let's see. Whiskey. A bottle of Scotch whiskey has a high alcohol content and can be used to rouse unconscious people, revives knocked out characters, and restores some HP. So that I don't even know what to call that monster, but it just dropped 5 revives for us, essentially. As far as formation goes, I think I am going to have Edward in the front. Alright, let us press on. Now you see a little symbol to the lower left. That means that we can create a temporary save in this room. So we're going to do exactly that. Another tidbit of information is, if you save at exactly, I'm talking about specific times, you can receive unique items. Most of those don't do anything special, but the criteria for getting them, you have to make a save file at 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds on the dot to receive this special item, and you have to have a special, you have to have a certain amount of items in your inventory for that to trigger. So shit, we ain't about to do all that for a couple of rings and weapons, man. I found a potion. I want to pick it up. There you go. Alright. And we would run into this guy. This guy is probably the most dangerous foe the game has to offer in this beginning bits. Just gonna run up to him real quick like. Couple of swipes. Bop. Okay, our weapon level is not that high, so we can't make a couple of swipes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start working on your heals. Or should I? Or should I? Crap. Yeah, do it. Wait. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. How about you move a little to the left and take a shot at it? Ah, there we go. Finally dead. Oh, you didn't drop nothing, you stingy bastard. It's been locked from the other side and can't be opened from here. It's a whole lot of words for it. Won't budge. Okay, so I don't have... Ooh, I have a couple of potions. A small bottle of red wine with healing herbs mixed in. Restores HP. Alright, I'm just gonna... Just... Gonna troop it, man. That's what we're gonna do. Pick it up, Koudelka. There you go. You found pistol rounds. Yes. Now you can either reload your gun in battle or outside of combat. If you do it during combat, you are gonna waste a turn. So my advice is always, always, always reload your gun outside of combat. There you go. It's reloaded now. You found the monastery map. Wanna pick it up? Yep. And the map is looking a little something like this. This is the attic, so I mean it's not showing much, but okay. Yeah, I got some more of them goodies. Now usually Koudelka will signal when there are important items nearby. Like... She didn't do it there, but... That does not look like bread, and that was some crazy sounds for bread picking. Oh wait, I can use those now. Yeah, yeah! Items. Tool. We have one piece of bread. Coburg bread! The dough is put in a pan and baked over an open flame. Restores some HP. There you go. You ate that bread. Oh no. Oh, okay, we have some furniture coming up on some beef. Like, you picked up that bread. That was our brother. You can't really be doing all that shit. So you know what we say to tables and candles? Huh? Swipe! Oh, not that one. Oh my god. There you go. Now no one's gonna have supper. I hope you're happy. We're gonna wait. Wait, how did those chairs silence Edward? Now, I probably shouldn't waste my bullets on common enemies like this, but we're gonna transition over to magic sooner rather than later, so I mean, it's whatever. I had a test session just to get up to speed. Oh, and we have a level up here. We are gonna boost your agility up 2 points and get your mind up and your intelligence up. Yes. We get 2 high potions. Sweet. I had a test session, yeah, where I ended up with a surplus of ammunition, so I mean it's whatever. Don't really matter, mate. I don't think there's anything else in here for us, but I'm just gonna lick the walls just in case. Cockroaches! That's what you get for leaving bread out in the open. I guess another thing I should mention is the way you upgrade your skills and magic attacks is by using them. So we have a whole bunch of weapon skills. Using a gun is a particular set of skills. Let's see if we can show it here, actually. Not on the screen. No, we're not gonna escape. Not gonna escape from one cockroach. Come on. But yeah, you upgrade your gun skill by using your gun. You upgrade your knife skill by using your knife. It's common sense. And the same applies for your healing spells, your attacking spells. Sweet. Now, I want to get your dex up. Get your strength up, man. Yeah. Potion, sweet. Every time you level up, your health gets replenished. It's a great way of preparing for a boss battle if you are close to a level up. Let's see here, if I can show you something. Let's see, we used heal once, so we have 30 points invested in that, and for every 1,000 points, we get a new level up for these skills. Let's see here, I used my gun a couple of times, I have 400 points invested in it right now. I used my knife a couple of times, I have 200 points invested, so basically, that's how it works. I should be telling you guys about how the stat system works, but in due time. Right now, it's not that pertinent anyway. Wait. You found a dirk hidden behind the picture frame. Do you want to pick it up? Yes. Nice, man. Now, interesting thing about these weapons, I think they're gonna be different each time you pick them up. For now, we have a fire dirk. Last time I think I got a vile dirk. So what fire dirk is, it's basically a dagger with fire affinity. So you deal a little bit more fire damage. You can set enemies on flame, basically. It's a long way of explaining things, but that's what it is. When you have vital weapons, you heal for the same amount of damage you deal. So it's a great weapon for tanks. Edward. Let's see here. What I want to do here, I'm gonna go ahead and use my flare spell, man. Start using that a little bit. Go move up. Swipe him up. Yeah, that's not doing much at all. And he's doing even less. Nice. And after a while, I think I'm gonna cut those random battles out. When we run into enemies that we've seen before, I'll start doing so. But for the time being, you get to enjoy the awesome designs they cooked up for this game. There is an old couple in the room, Ogden and Bessie Hartman. Where? Who say they are the caretakers of Nementon Monastery.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district. There's really nothing interesting here.
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. Smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm all right for now. Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. We are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the two of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a saint from Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nemeton Monastery started. Or so I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so? You saw it too?
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Looking after others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
What a nice couple. Some might say a little too nice. But I really have to give credit to this game because the voice acting in this game is...
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, you wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. If it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, if the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some. Got it?
Poisoned? No way.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's happening?
I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
So they really were trying to kill us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
And case in point. I think this is a pretty suitable spot to call an episode. Hopefully you get an inkling of what this game is about. And you know how I like my RPGs. I like them grim, dark. I love them like this. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode like I said. I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all and deuces.